9 plus square root 64 plus 16 times 12 under square root, then all under square root. We have to simplify it. Let's try. So 9 plus square root 64 plus 16 times 12 under square root. Here we can take 16 common and write 4 plus 12 under square root in the bracket, then all under square root. Now when a times b is under square root, we can write it as square root of a times square root of b. So here we can write square root of 16 times 4 plus square root of 12 under square root, then all under square root. So this is equal to 9 plus square root of 16 is 4. So 4 times 4 plus square root of 12 under square root, then all under square root, or 9 plus 4 times 4 plus square root of 12 is 2 times square root of 3, because square root of 12 we can write it as 4 times 3 under square root. This is equal to square root of 4 times square root of 3. Square root of 4 is 2, so it is 2 times square root of 3, or 9 plus 4, then times 4 we can write it as 3 plus 1, then plus 2 times square root of 3, all under square root, or 9 plus 4. Square root of a means a is raised to the power of 1 upon 2. So when we square it, exponent is multiplied to 2, then 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So a number can be written as square root of that number squared. So 3 we can write it as square root of 3 square, plus 1 we can write 1 square, plus 2 times square root of 3, then times 1 we can write under square root, then all under square root, or 9 plus 4. Now if square root of 3 is a and 1 is b, then it is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this is equal to a plus b whole square. So we can write it as square root of 3 plus 1 whole square under square root, then all under square root. Now we can remove the square root with this square. Now this is 9 plus 4, then bracket square root of 3 plus 1, then under square root, or it is 9 plus 4 times square root of 3 plus 4 under square root. 9 plus 4 is 13, so we can write 13 plus 4 times square root of 3 under square root. Now again to remove the square root, if we can write these two terms in terms of a plus minus b whole square, then this whole square can remove the square root. So 13 plus 4 we can write 2 times 2, then square root of 3 under square root, or 13 plus 2, again 2 we can write it as square root of 2 square, then times square root of 3, then under square root, or 13 plus 2 times, now this we can write 4 times 3 under square root, because square root of a times square root of b is equal to a times b under square root, then all under square root. Now it is 13 plus 2 times square root of 12 under square root. Now 13 we can write it as 12 plus 1, then plus 2 times square root of 12 under square root, or 12 we can write it as square root of 12 square plus 1 square plus 2 times square root of 12 times 1 under square root. Now again if square root of 12 is a and 1 is b, then it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this is equal to a plus b whole square. So this we can write square root of 12 plus 1 whole square under square root. Now we can remove the square root with this square. So it is square root of 12 plus 1. Square root of 12 is 4 times 3 under square root plus 1, or it is equal to 2 times square root of 3 plus 1. So this is our answer. So this is equal to 2 times square root of 3 plus 1. How did you solve it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.